Like, to me, a big part of growing up is understanding that you mean something to other people.
I would literally say it's probably one of the best places on earth.
Camp is in its own bubble, and that bubble, in that space, I really feel at home.
There's just something about this place that the moment you step in, it just feels like home, and it's tough to leave a place that you just love so much.
Whenever I come back to camp, it's always like I just came back for the first year.
And here, I think everyone just gets to relax for a little bit.
Camp is what the real world tries to be but continues to fail.
I'm always super excited for camp.
Every year I go back home and I'm just like, I can't imagine a summer not being able to come back.
That's what this is about. Like, that's what camp is about, is you learning and you helping other people understand that you mean something to everyone else.
My name is Daryl Moss. I'm one of the owners and directors of Canyon Creek, and it's my pleasure, my privilege actually, to get to speak to you all tonight. If you are standing, then you know that I'm about to talk about the Creeker Way. And the Creeker Way is all about family and respect. And if you are standing right now, it is your responsibility to teach everyone who it's their first time what it means to live the Creeker Way and to live like a family. So over these next 2 weeks, whether you came with a friend or not, I want you to reach out and meet somebody new. So you guys ready for a good session?
Meeting my first counselor at the park where they pick us up, even from that moment, I knew it was going to be amazing.
I was like a little bit nervous when I walked off the bus.
And in my memory, it was like this welcome party of 1,000 people all there for me.
You see all the counselors and like all the campers are already there, just like jumping around and going crazy. Like the atmosphere at camp is just so happy and so positive.
Just the vibe of camp was just a comfortable, more relaxing feeling.
Realized that it was a place that I could try everything and anything, and also know that I wouldn't be judged for it being either really bad at it or being amazing at it.
I don't know of any other place where a kid can learn independence and teamwork and problem solving and forgiveness and empathy and all of those things that seem so incredibly hard to like figure out how to teach at camp. It just happens.
I've grown because of all of these amazing people. They've taught me what not to do and what to do.
For kids to be able to grow a little, experience things they've never experienced, challenge themselves in ways they've never challenged. So that has never changed.
People just care a lot about each other. And when I first found that out, I was lost. I was lost in it.
It's just such an amazing place, and it just makes you feel so good to be here.
It can change my perspective on everything. It's a place that changes everything you thought you knew before.
This place is really good about helping everybody accept people for who they are.
The camp's like a beautiful place for me.
Having people ask you often throughout the day, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Acknowledging you and seeing how you're doing. Checking in. Checking in is huge. Kids love to feel that. And so I think that offers a time for growth.
Whether it be a camper, whether it be a CIT, counselor, head staff even, you learn here at camp, one, to really appreciate each other and really appreciate yourself.
But here, no matter how funky or wacky or out there you might be, that is exactly what we want you to be when you're here.
The moment I realised that this was where I was most at home and where I wanted to come back to was when I had got home, and I was like, there's only one place I want to be right now, and that's Canyon Creek.
Magical place. I mean, everybody says it, everybody feels it when you come to those gates. I get emotional talking about it. Special place with special people.
Follow the Creeker way, which is family and respect. And I think family is a really big part of Canyon Creek because there are so many people and you get to know them all within 2 weeks that you feel so connected and you feel like you can trust them.
And it is our job to make them feel as comfortable here as they are in their own home and to stretch them into realizing they can do so much more.
Each camper at Canyon Creek feels valued and cared for. I think that our campers take pride and ownership of Canyon Creek and truly feel that Canyon Creek is their home away from home.
I feel like more at home at camp than I do at my own house.
We've created something beyond even our wildest expectations.
Get set! Go!
What's so beautiful about this place. You just get that feeling of love when as soon as you walk through the gate. It's just amazing.
The high ratio of staff to campers is really what sets us apart.
The counselors are here to help us and we just felt at home.
The counselors will always literally run up to you and help you.
Made camp feel like it's more than just camp.
Knowing that there was people looking up to you, knowing that you are a role model, kind of makes you want to be here and makes you want to do everything you can do.
They do a great job of picking kind, caring people.
My counselors are my parents. I could feel the same connection I feel with them as anyone else, and it's just really strong how I could feel like that for them.
I literally can't even grasp the thought of leaving these gates and having it be my last summer here.
I think I probably learned everything about myself here at Canyon Creek. Trying to create the camp culture, we had to learn how to live the camp culture. And I think I tell kids at the end of every session that it's one thing to talk about family and respect, and it's another to live it. And I think at Canyon Creek, I learned how to live it.
Not knowing one person who's done Canyon Creek Summer Camp, no matter where you're from, and come out with a negative note.
The place means a lot to me. I want to be here for as long as I can.
It's the most positive place. I appreciate being here. I think you can feel the appreciation, and so for sure that's something that I never imagined in my wildest dreams.
Camp is where you come and learn that you are important and that you mean something. Your life means something. Your attitude means something. Your relationships mean something. That you provide something.
Faces are going to change. The people, for the most part, are going to change, but I think the foundation of camp and the feeling of camp is going to pretty much remain the same.
Canyon Creek es un lugar maravilloso donde cada día es distinto, cada día brilla por sí mismo, por la magia que tiene, puedes ser tú mismo. Conoces a todo tipo de niños, todos increíbles, están encantados de tenerte aquí y no podría estar mejor. Estoy muy feliz de estar aquí.